Spoiler 1060, ancient weapons and their role in the story. So we have Pluton, Poseidon and Uranus. We know what two are capable of and their respective locations. Pluton was introduced in Alabaster and is founded in the depths of Wano in Old Wano. Poseidon was introduced in Skypiea and was shown to us in Fishman Island and is Shirahoshi. And in the last chapter we may have seen Uranus being used to destroy a kingdom. Poseidon command of all sea kings, fierce and large beasts with considerable strength. They can encircle islands to starve them of resources. They can attack shipments to the island and ships trying to flee, create artificial boundaries anywhere in the sea the user commands. The world government cared less as seastern was added to the bottoms to try and hide them from sea kings, and they are mostly confined to the calm belt, an area they have little to no interest in. Its role in the story is to gather all the sea kings from the calm belt to fight against the world government and draw a battle line in the sea so all fights play off in Marineford style. Also to add, the Grand Line is similar because there's a calm belt on either side and the battleground for the strong pirates is the New World and Paradise on the respective side of the Red Line. Pluton, a ship with a powerful shot, strong enough to destroy an entire island in one shot, can destroy any and all defensive barriers, barricades, natural defenses. You can invade any territory with a blast to blow open their defenses and then invade. Crocodile possibly believed he could defeat Whitebeard with such a weapon. Very possible. I believe, as many others do, this is the ancient weapon feared most because it can destroy the Red Line. As evidence, the Red Line has a hole in it, and that's where Fishman Island resides at the bottom. This allows both sides of the world a means of access that's difficult to block for the world government. Its role is to destroy the Red Line and possibly open Wano's borders to the outside world like Odin wanted. Uranus, it seems to attack from above with cannons mounted on the bottom with 16 barrels to make what we assume is 16 shots. Also related is Doflamingo's 16 holy bullets God-thread attack. The other weapons are localized. This one is no different. A large object appeared in the sky and it became dark very suddenly. It had to have descended from above, from high enough for no one to see, and not fly to its current location or people would have noticed. This means it's another ship of sorts, but at the time there wasn't really in the air. But its superiority comes with being able to move island to where Pluton cannons may not be able to reach a target accurately or defenses aren't prepared for an aerial strike. Its role in the story is to be the weapon used by the ultimate antagonist. As a weapon it's powerful. It also puts a timer on when the Allied forces gather, as Immu can just wipe out all the Allied nation countries before they group together, so I think everyone will have to get together soon before all Allied forces are gone. Immu wanted to make an example of the Ohara scholars and paint them and their endeavors in a bad light, saying they wished to wage war with ancient weapons, to deter others from attempting to learn or seek the knowledge inscribed on the poneglyphs. Immu didn't make a mistake on not using Uranus on Ohara, because his goal was the erasure of knowledge of those who could read the script and to deter others in the world from doing something similar, making an example of them. Assuming it was Uranus's power was used by Immu Sama in 1060, I think it's safe to say that Immu Sama feared the ancient kingdom because not only he knew what they were capable of, because he was one of them originally. This weapon's current location or poneglyph that details its location are unknown. One thing that seems unusual is that Immu gave it a target before Sabo arrived there. The elders seem to say it was unlucky or fate, they decided to destroy it before Sabo arrived because it was a rebelling nation. If Imu Sama allowed him to survive, they could have invented other things to disrupt his plans and his hold on power. So with Pluton's final resting spot being in Old Wano, I think it's safe to say it didn't destroy the ancient kingdom, Uranus did. And another target was God Valley. But why there? It held some significance at some point, but after Rock's pirates were there, they wanted to destroy it because an island's history is sooner forgotten once it was being wiped from the map along with its people. There were survivors, some strong ones in fact, and they rose to influence. Their words are lesser believed than the world government to the common folk of the One Piece world. Look how they treated the Lusana kingdom. They destroyed and are likely to wipe all traces of records that spoke of it, similar to how sugar and her hobby fruit was able to wipe all memory of a person her fruit had an effect on, but permanent in this case, and the only recollection will be in people memories which can be inaccurate. TLDR Poseidon's role is to gather, seeking to fight against the world government and draw battle lines in the sea. Pluton's is to destroy the Wano borders and Red Line. Uranus is for Imu to wipe out those that oppose them and galvanize the Star Wars and allies to act sooner to stop him. Also, that island was targeted before Sabo got there. Unlucky is what he is.